So this was the palace, huh? I wonder, did we have just a monarchy? Or am I banned from the City of Light because perhaps killing the king, or whatever we were going on with our emperor, was also related to some sort of religious overtake? Wow. But hello everyone, and welcome back to Lost Ember, where we have been retracing the footsteps of our past while finding adorable mushrooms and fairy armadillos, which I appreciate. And we have just freed the wolves that were kept here perhaps as sport in order to collect fur from many, many centuries ago, whenever it was that our civilization began to fall. And we're retracing more of our footsteps and following the memories that burn like embers to see why we have been banned from the City of Light. It is a raid on the palace. That's what I thought. I was determined, wasn't I? The loss of the woman I loved was absolutely enough to drive me.
What are you doing?
To make a real change happen.
Someone would have seen you. This was our holy temple.
Oh, so this wasn't even the palace. This was the temple. That's what I thought. I bet I destroyed something holy, but in a world that isn't very holy itself, honestly, even in my afterlife, I don't have regrets. Alright. What do we have here? So this was the holy temple. And my guess?
The Yawara arena.
The arena?
The strongest of the Yanrana would fight against wild beasts.
Like I thought.
If they survived, they were allowed to join the Sinchi Guard.
It was a coliseum. This was a place where the wolves were brought to fight. Just so that humans would be able to participate in perhaps being part of the guard. Just floating embers now. Let's run down in and see if we can find anything left behind.
I remember watching the fights in here. It was truly spectacular, I can tell you.
You know, the more we adventure down in here, the more I begin to think our little lost ember is the Emperor himself. And we found a medal. Alright. And what does that have to say about our past? A medal the winner of the traditional wolf against man battles was awarded in a glamorous ceremony. There may be times when the two need to fight each other for survival, but doing it in a pit like this is not the answer. And really, now that we've become so strong, we don't have to worry about that. It may have been a different story for our people all the way back then here in the story that we're in now, but wombats! It's totally important to learn to fight with honor, I think. Hello, little friend. Don't be afraid. I just want to see where some of the hidden secrets you can reach happen to be. Ah, another relic. A bronze prize. So our holy temple was really like a coliseum to celebrate the fighting. I mean, there's a lot of parallels to that nowadays, but still. The soldiers used to fight wolves and other wild animals in these arenas barehandedly. This trophy was given to whomever was last standing. Little wombat, that's a lot for you to think about, isn't it? Alright, let's run this way. Do you think we'll need our wombat friend again? Sure will. Everything is caved in here. And to think this was once a holy temple. It really makes you wonder the way that we celebrate strength and give credit to really shallow things. Unexpected fortune, beauty. Why do we acclaim and celebrate the people that we do? Is it really for something cruel or unfair that we're just not paying attention to? Look, if I'm gonna have to live through this and question my past life, I am definitely going to be questioning my current life. Thank you, little wombat friend. And thinking about how I want to live. The full extent of how I want to live. And who I really want to tell me are the important things in life. Whoa, did I destroy that? Whoa. We were definitely a warrior people, I think.
This was our sanctuary. The golden sun behind the Temple of Light. It depicts the natural order of the world. Humankind lifted to the sky by animals and nature, kneeling only before their great temple. Isn't it magnificent?
You were the little emperor, weren't you?
I remember engraving this into my topoi dagger as a boy. How I cherished that dagger.
It's one thing to survive, but the moment that you destroy more than you create, you consume more than you create, you consume more than you protect, then you become a parasite on the world. And this looks excessive. Let's go ahead and run along the length and make sure we're not losing out on any little hints and secrets. Look at all this. That's one of the philosophies I live by, though. And that's why I live the way I do. To create more than I consume. To offer more to this world and to leave it a better place than I found. To make sure that I'm paying somehow for everything I take. There we go. Let's run back this way. There is nothing there. I mean, all of this could have been avoided if more of us lived by that philosophy too. How much do we take? How much do we consume? What resources are we using? Those are actually things I think about every single day. Because the moment that you take more than you give back, the moment that you take more than you're able to truthfully create, that's when you just become a force of destruction. That's when I think that you really, really start giving up on some of the best of what it could be to be human. Alright, let's run up here and see what's going on. So, the sun is broken. It slipped down. There was a lot of gold along the walls. Plated to reflect the light, most likely. There I am. This makes only a tiny bit of sense to me.
No.
Deal with it, little Emperor Sprite. So we destroyed the temple.
And you were caught.
It's not like we didn't build it before. But I could understand why an emblem that powerful meant a lot to everyone. I think
Do you know what you have done? This place was holy. This was the highest form of treason. That
Good.
has to be why you were cast out of the City of Light. I'm sure of it.
Good. I mean it. I feel very strongly that the moment that you take more than you give back, the moment you upset that balance and become a force of destruction, like this people had become, is the moment you've given up on what it means to be truly human and the like amazing capabilities that we are capable of. Let's carry on. Alright. So I'm gonna be surprised if our little sprite sticks with us now. I destroyed something very precious to him. Up we go, little hummingbirds. Thank you. How do things look in here, Alright. Let's carry through and see how our life was managed from here. Whoa. There's just temple after temple after temple everywhere we go. That part is kind of amazing, I won't lie. Alright, let's make sure we're not passing anything up. I mean, this hummingbird doesn't care about all of this past drama. And sometimes you do need to destroy some things, old ways of living, habits, behaviors, in order to bring new things to life. Let's see, what's down there? What's that, my little friend? This is interesting. Is this a flower of some kind? Up we go. Down we go. Up we go. I think it's just... Oh! Oh my! That's so interesting. Hang on one second. Driving a hummingbird is not easy. Oh, and then up. Alright, so there's a really cool mushroom there. There's more hummingbirds up here. What about over here? Fields of tomatoes. Have I been here? Wow, the city was much bigger than I thought. And there were a lot more of them than I thought. Wow. Maybe old guard towers over there? What's down here? Let's see, what's that? Just glowing grass? Interesting. I feel like we might be flying over just dozens and dozens of secrets. In fact... No, nothing there either. There's a duck. There's a waterfall. Can we go behind it? No. Ah, here we go. Mushroom down here. Easy there, little friend. We've got this. Alright, found one of those ghost mushrooms. I wonder where... Oh, what's this? There's just so many little places to explore. Ah, another one of the little ghost mushrooms. Being a hummingbird is definitely helping with this. Oh, there we go. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I don't even know if I want to go into the City of Light. I don't feel bad about what I've done. Can I go further in here? I can. Oh, where does this lead? Oh, whoa. It was one of the channels that led out to this big city? Look, there's multiple of them. Alright, well, let's fly over here. I think being a hummingbird is definitely helping. Anything down there? No. Just fields of tomatoes and memories. I don't see anything. Do I sense anything? The hummingbird can't really sense things, I think. And yet... No. Angry little ball of light, and that's about it. Alright, well, let's carry on then. Anything? No. Oh, look. Look! We weren't done, were we? I can see the fighting begin.
What is happening? Riots everywhere. This is your doing.
Good. Things are burning. Look at this. Oh, wow. I mean, eventually this was going to happen. I was just the catalyst. I don't feel bad for that. No matter what my little sprite friend thinks. Not that he's my friend anymore. But what happened next? we were waiting. And then what? The guards were pouring out to deal with the riots, which makes me think that they left less people behind. Yes, now they're gone. And we carried on.
You sure had some guts, breaking into the Emperor's palace like this. I don't like where this is going.
I do.
It's dark in here. I can light the way.
Wow. Okay, guys. We have now made our way into the Emperor's palace. We have nothing to light our way except the embers of the past and our little friend here, who I don't really know as our friend. I really think he is the Emperor, and I suppose as we carry on with this adventure, we're about to find out if that's true or not. So, if you guys could, do please leave a like for the destruction of things that no longer serve a higher purpose. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.